Hey there! Welcome back to my channel. I'm Katerina and today I bring you the last update for my makeup project pen before we do the finale. I don't have much disclaimers, just that this update is being filmed a couple of days early because that's just how my days off are working at the moment, so to avoid posting it late, I'm filming it a little bit early, but it's a matter of like 2 days or something, so not too much. Let's get into the update. First off, we have my Catrice Tinted Serum Foundation, and this one went from here to here. I've used it 10 times. The usage is a little bit lower than usual because I had vacation time from work, so I wasn't using foundation every day, or I don't think I used it at all during my vacation, so just so you guys have that in mind. This one was used 62 times since the beginning of this project, or since it was introduced in this project, so yeah. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to finish up everything for the finale, and now we actually have a pretty good idea of what will be done or not, and yeah. It is what it is. If you guys saw my non-makeup project pen, my mindset is pretty much the same. It is what it is. There is not much that I can do in about a month. So yeah. Next up we have my setting spray from Kiko, which is actually a refreshing mist, but I use it as a setting spray. I haven't used it at all, and I don't see that changing for next update or for the finale. It was used 21 times in this project though. Next up we have my Franken bronzer, and as always I'll have pictures here, and I think you guys can see it's pen in the middle. It's the smallest bit of pen, but it's pen, so yeah. It gives me hope that even though I will probably not finish it before the finale, I might finish it before the end of the year. I'm going to try my best, so yeah. I used it 10 times as a bronzer plus 10 times as an eyeshadow. Yeah guys, since the beginning of the project it was used 43 times, or since it was introduced into the project, 43 uses as a bronzer and 28 uses as an eyeshadow. Next up we have my Franken Cream Blush, which I haven't used at all as I'm focusing on my blush made out of an eyeshadow. This one was used 99 times since the beginning of this project. I don't see that number improving at all until the finale, but it's fine. I'm just focusing on this guy, which is my Franken blush that I made out of an eyeshadow, and I used it, let me see, 14 times since last update. I'm going to show you like that, just so you guys can compare it to the picture. And it was used 23 times since it was introduced, although it's not expanding the pen a lot. It's very thin, so I'm very hopeful that I'll be able to use it up very soon. Maybe not by the finale, but by the end of the year at least. That's my ultimate goal. My Balm Beach blush from the Balm, wasn't used at all since last update, so it's at the exact same place, and it was used 131 times since it was introduced into this project, but I don't see it being used anymore until I'm done with my Franken powder blush. Next up we have my Franken highlighter, and this guy was used 10 times since last update, and this is where I am now. You guys can see that the pen expanded quite a bit, and the bits around the pen are very thin. I actually also dug my nail here on accident, so yeah, that's a little bit of product that I won't have to use up, I guess. This one was used 94 times since since it was introduced into this project. I'm sorry, I'm getting confused myself. So yeah, it will reach 100 uses well before it's done. Next up we have my eye primer, which is actually an under eye primer, but I use as an eyeshadow primer, yada yada yada. This one actually has some progress. It went from this line to this one, and I've used it 6 times since last update, which is not great but not awful considering I had a week of work, a little bit over a week actually, that I didn't use it at all. So I'm using it, I would say, semi-regularly, which is an improvement. It has been used 75 times in this project and we have so much more to go. Next up we have my lipsticks, and the first one being my Essence 02 from the This Is Me collection. This is what I have left, guys, and this is where I am. I think you guys can see it fine. I'm just at this line and I was at this line last time. This one was used 13 times. As you guys know, once this is flat with the packaging, my plan is to scoop it out and mix with my other lipstick, which is this one. It hasn't any usage, so my plan is to mix the remains of both. I think I'll be able to get this guy flat with the packaging by the end of this week, because I'm still working, I think, 4 days this week. So in 8 uses or so, I'm pretty confident I'll be able to get the lipstick flat with the packaging. So I won't be waiting for the finale to then scoop out everything. I'll take a picture so you guys can see how it was. I'll mix it with this guy. I'll put everything in a little pot or something. I'm not sure where I'll put it, and I'll take pictures, and at the finale we'll be able to see how much of that mixture I was able to use up. I don't think I won't be able to use it up, the mixture of the 2 lipsticks, unless I really don't use anything else, and that's not always possible as I have my no pen left behind. Sometimes I do looks where that lipstick just doesn't go well with, like for a pink look, for example. So yeah, at least, like, if I franken them, the 2 of them into one, it's 1 lipstick. So I'll be done 1 lipstick for my inventory, which will be like in March. So I think I can actually use the franken until March as well if I decide to work on it right at the beginning of the year. I don't know. For the finale, I don't think I'll have too much progress. I believe actually that I'll be actually able to use up my Franken powder blush, and I know I can get this lipstick flat with the packaging, but that's just about as much progress as I'm confident I'll be able to have. Obviously the pen will expand in the bronzer and even in the highlighter, because as I said, it's very thin around the pen. So we'll see pen expansions, but I don't think they will be like super drastic changes. Anyways, I feel like it's a little bit lackluster, but I also feel like we made more progress earlier in the year. At this point, I have like the hardest products left and products that I know I won't be able to see much movement on. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you leave me a like if you did. Leave me a comment if you feel like it, and stick around. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you can see the finale and my intro for 2025. Hope to see you next time with a new video. Take care. Bye.